Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Baby Jesus here. So, I went ahead and made another video, or I'm making another video right now. I'm making it a very, I believe it's something important. I guess all of my videos are important topics, right? I think this is something important because I'm not seeing anyone talk about the things I'm about to talk about. This video is going to be about being a man in 2020, and obviously, it's not just about this year that we're in now. This is for the future, for the long haul, being what it is to be a man and what's going on in today's society with feminism and equality, and they're tearing away at masculinity. Now, let's jump right into it. My very first topic that I want to talk about is wealth. All right, gentlemen, you guys really, and you know what? I'll include myself because I'm a man as well, and I've done some of the on in this entire talk. I've done some of these things that I'm not proud of, but I'm trying to make a change for the better. Men, we need to stop giving our money away to women. We're just throwing money into a burning trash can to never see that money ever again. Now, if you're one of these guys that is subscribed to a premium Snapchat and OnlyFans, you're buying a girl's feet pictures here in Mexico that appears to be very common. Cut that shit out, man. Porn is free, and if you can't get a girl to smash you like anyone else, porn is free. All right, and if not, I'll send you some dick pics or something, whatever. All right. If you are actively a sugar daddy right now, if you are truly having a good time, if you are satisfied with you and your girl's the whole sugar daddy situation, if you're satisfied with that situation, you do you. Who am I to tell you what to do, what not to do? If you're already in the middle of it, but honestly, just stop giving your guys' money away to women. Trust me, it's for your own good. Now, open up a bank account, preferably two of them. Make consistent deposits every single month. Have a savings. Right now, I'm teaching English classes in my gated community. What I'm making from those classes, I'm depositing immediately right into my bank account. All right, let's talk about the aspect of dating and money. Now, I went over this a little bit in my 3 video series, but I'm going to go much more into depth now. I personally believe, and I love thinking this way. I love the idea of all this. I personally believe that if it's the first date, gentlemen, and you asked her out to dinner, to a movie, to a bar, what to a club here in Mexico, women love to dance, whatever. You pick up that check. Don't hesitate. Don't ask. Don't look. You pick up that check. Now, for example, if it's a date, dinner, whatever, and a movie, you pay dinner and the movie tickets, and then maybe ask her, excuse me, ask her if she can get the snacks, the popcorn, the chips, the soda, whatever. After the first date, on the third, fourth, fifth date, don't hesitate to ask if she can split the bill or if she can contribute to the activity. Now, caution: if she goes out of her way to tell you, you pay for your meal, I pay for you, this is a potential red flag for 2 reasons. Potential red flag, okay? This could mean that she is not romantically interested in you. The fact that she went out to dinner with you doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to sleep with you or that she wants something on the long haul with you. Maybe she was just lonely, she wanted some attention, or maybe she had a change of heart in the middle of the date where she saw something in you at first, but now she's like, you know what? I don't want him controlling me financially. I don't want him romantically to have any power over me, anything. She may not be romantically interested in you. She may see this more as an outing with a friend. The second reason this may be a red flag is because she could be a hardcore feminist and she has very strong ideas about a man paying for her, and this may conflict later on in the relationship. If you kind of want to see how it goes, if you want to see if it plays out, the second reason, if it does cause more problems, feel free to be my guest. I personally wouldn't take those chances, especially in today's day. You're just asking for relationship drama. Why would she be against you splitting each of you splitting the bill? It's a much healthier and balanced alternative. If she goes against that, that is a red flag in of itself. Now, here's a little story. This was the middle of last year. I went out with three guy friends, so it was four guys in total and two girls. We drank and hung out for about 2 hours. I ordered fries and I think it was like three beers. When the check came for all of us, the check came out to be about 700 pesos plus, obviously, here we leave 10% tip. Both of the girls together, both of them together, left 50 pesos. Together, not each one 50, together. The rest of us had to cover her bill. Now, before you say, Jesus, I thought you kind of stood up for yourself in this. First of all, point number one, this was my very first time meeting all of them, except for the friend that invited me. Even the girls, he knew them kind of through friends, not they were directly his friends. Second, I ordered fries and about three beers. I paid for what I got. I didn't know until after the fact. After the server came to collect the money, fix the change, and we got up and left, my friend told me those girls only pitched in 50 pesos. So I couldn't really stand up for myself when after the fact. And who would I have been if I didn't know any of them? And like, hey, you pay, you pay. Like, come on, that's also, you know. Now, because they're female, because they have vaginas and boobs, they don't have to. They drank more than me, so it's if they would have only had one beer, if I would have had five beers, you know what? We'll even fucking cover that beer for you, whatever. But if you're gonna drink more than both of them drink more than pretty much two or three of the guys there, and then don't even like, oh, we'll help out. Here's 50. Just chuck it 50 pesos, whatever. That's utter bullshit. All right. Do not hesitate, gentlemen. If you are out on a date, just you and a girl, do not hesitate to put your foot down. And here's a really big tip. This is actually a very clever and good character check. A character check is a small test that a gentleman can perform on a lady to see if she's marriage material, to see if she's gonna go into ultimate spoiled brat mode. Now, women have little games and quizzes or little tests they want to put men through because of insecurity. This character check is not an insecure test. This is a test to see what a woman is truly like under, I guess you could say, quote unquote, pressure. Okay? Now, a great character check is if you go out to dinner and you ask a girl to split the bill with you. If she goes on into total spoiled brat mode, this is a red flag. You need to dodge that bullet. That's a bullet from a revolver coming right to your forehead. You need to dodge that shit, man. Now, women work today. Women can provide for themselves. Okay, now let's get into what if she's unemployed. If you ask a girl to split the bill with you, and she does not go into ultimate spoiled brat mode, which is a very good on her part, there are potentially two outcomes to this. One, she may be a full time student. Even students can come from multi-families. She may have an allowance. She may have some savings for her. Um, this does become a much more complex situation in a long relationship. If she's a full time student, you pretty much have to figure that out with her. But like I said, even students can come from wealthy families. They can have savings and allowance, whatever. Now, the second outcome, she may have not brought enough money for her. She may have not brought enough money. If she didn't bring any money to this date, to this outing with you, that's a red flag right there. That's a damn red flag. What if it was an emergency and she had to get a ride home? How was she going to pay for it if she didn't bring any money? She could be lying, saying she brought no money. That's two red flags and just one character check. Now, if she reading her body language, if you ask her to split the bill, and she didn't bring enough money, and you see that she's starting to get a little uncomfortable, like maybe she feels bad or she feels weird that you asked her, make her feel comfortable. Make her know that you two can openly communicate. If she didn't bring enough money and she can't pitch in, or the money she brought is only for the taxi or for the bus, then you got to sweep this one up, gentlemen. You got to be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got this one, all right? What you just did of the character check of splitting the bill and she didn't go into total spoiled brat mode, but she didn't have money, If that messes up the date or the relationship for her, she was weak. She was not good for you. All right. So moving on to the next point in this topic. Um, there is nothing wrong, gentlemen, nothing wrong at all with buying your girl gifts and flowers. Please buy not for a special occasion, randomly. Buy them flowers, buy them gifts. It's all right. Just do not bankrupt yourself for her. The right woman will love your gift regardless of how expensive it was. It was a fucking gift. That's the definition of gift. They're not expecting it. Something nice. It doesn't have to be fucking 1,000 pesos, guys. Come on. I'm hearing way too many stories. This is in the U.S. I haven't really heard these stories here in Mexico. I've heard way too many stories over the years that women are expecting huge Valentine's Day gifts. The day is gonna be an event like fucking Disney World. Women are expecting way too much for weddings now. Women are expecting too much out of a relationship, out of a young man. These are all red flags, gentlemen. Stop throwing your money away. You guys are chucking at 90 miles an hour, fucking all your life savings into a burning trash can. If you throw it into a trash can, you can just dive in there and pick it back up. In a burning trash can, that shit's gone. You're not gonna see that shit ever again. These are all red flags. Come on, gentlemen. We need to get our shit together. All right. All right. Moving on to the next topic. Next topic. All right, gentlemen. We need to stop being moodles. Moodles. If you don't know what a moodle is, Google it. But all right, don't Google it. I'll tell you. A moodle is a man poodle. I said in the very first topic, the character check and putting your foot down, standing up for yourself. These are valid. These are very sane. These are very good things to be doing when you're trying to get a sense if this girl is good for you or not. Now, let's get into something a bit more serious. Here in Mexico, there is a huge joke, and it's honestly it's worrisome. It worries me. A lot of people just laugh it off. A lot of people just laugh about it, and it makes hilarious videos. I'll admit, some of these videos are hilarious, but it's a huge joke of your girl being la tóxica. La tóxica, ella es muy tóxica. Tóxica, the translation to that is her being toxic. Now, here's a story to give you guys an idea. Okay. Around the middle of last year, a little bit later than the story that I just told, I was dating a girl. She made it very clear, and she told me she did not want me going out to parties or clubbing by myself. She would have to come with me. But she told me if I was going to be her boyfriend, I had to be okay with her loving to club, dance, and drink. Now, I think my answer, it shocked her, and I want to believe, which I think it's what happened, but I think it hit something deep down inside of her because it kind of made a little bit of a change, and that's one of the most beautiful things to see. I told her, look, all of this obviously in Spanish, but you are not my prisoner. I know you love to drink and dance. I would never prohibit you from doing that or doing what you love. But how is it in any way fair that I have to be completely okay with you not trusting me to go somewhere by myself, but you can do all this? We talked a little bit longer and we kissed goodnight. And then the next day she texted me. She said that I was completely correct and that she had never thought about that situation in the way that I presented it to her. Now, unfortunately, the relationship failed for other reasons, but that's besides the point. Gentlemen, there has to be a healthy trust and balance to what we can and can't do as a relationship. In the very first 3 video series that I made it very clear. I made it very clear. Ignore that. But I went ahead and said that I knew people who had a healthy arrangement, healthy between them, unhealthy as in overall, I believe. That I knew people that said to their girlfriend, "You do not talk to other guys, and I won't talk to other girls." Both of them agreed to that. There was a mutual agreement. If there's a mutual agreement between you and your girl, that's healthy for your relationship. But if you guys are gonna prohibit it, you're gonna prohibit another human being. I think it was Bill Burr that said this best. if you're in a long term relationship, this is a much more serious thing and all that. You're gonna let your woman tell you where you can or can't sleep. You're gonna tell a grown ass woman tell a grown ass man what he can or can't do. Guys, never let not just your girlfriend, never let anyone prohibit you from anything or deny you the things that you want. Just do not disrespect your girlfriend. I am hearing to this day, I've heard for years now, but to this day, I am hearing way too many stories about how guys are out with their girls. Your arm is around your girl, you're holding your girl's arm, and you are looking at other women. You are checking out other women. You are flat out disrespecting your girl right in front of her. And then you break up with her because ella fue muy tóxica o era muy tóxica. So she's a toxic one? No, you're just being stupid as fuck, gentlemen. All right? Cut that shit out, honestly. All right? Now, if a girl denies you things, if a girl deprives you, this is a big one. If a girl deprives you of sex, get out of that relationship. Get out of there right now. You're, okay. Obviously, talk to her and communicate. Guys, you guys suck at communicating. I used to suck, so I'm not going to put myself in that category now. Guys, you really suck at communicating. Why? Let her know why she's depriving you. What's going on? Does she have some problem that's rooted down a bit deeper with you, and that you guys need to work over that shit to start sleeping together again, for things to get romantic and passionate again? What's going on? Now, you not knowing how to get sex out of the relationship and she actively depriving you of sex are two very okay. I'm gonna say that one more time for all of you that don't know how to hear that well. You not knowing how to get sex out of a girl, out of a relationship, and she actively depriving you of sex are two very different things, gentlemen. Gentlemen, all right? If you've hit a routine, if you guys have been together for a long time, sex has really died down, go ahead and contact me privately. Maybe I can go ahead and give you guys some objective, rational advice. Who knows if it's good advice, to be honest, but I could go ahead and do that for you. Or at the end of the day, I can just send you some dick pics, see if that works for you. Okay? All right. Gentlemen, you need to carry yourself with confidence in the relationship. You need to love your woman and you need to respect her and never disrespect her, especially in public or in front of the boys, in front of the crew, in front of the gang. But stand up for yourself. Steer clear of red flags, no matter how good the pussy is or how hot she is. Steer clear of those red flags. Watch as your relationships get healthier and much more romantic. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me this long. I have two more topics that I want to go ahead and cover. These topics are a bit more sensitive on the delicate side, the last one being the most. So, I want to start off by apologizing if I offend anyone. It is not my intention at all. And if all of this seems kind of cheesy or you don't want to listen to this, you don't have to. No one's forcing you. I want to appreciate you guys watching so far. But all right, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and open up to you guys. I have personally been fighting with depression for the last couple of years. Doctors have tried to give me sleeping pills because I have a really hard time sleeping, but they don't work. And I have some medical issues with my kidneys that they haven't been able to figure out yet. So I cannot take whatever medicine or pills that I want. So it's kind of complicated from two different aspects. My whole this situation. Now, a couple of years ago, I played soccer and lifted weights weekly. Maybe both of these, lifting weights and soccer, 2 or 3 times a week. These activities, these social events, these things tremendously helped me. I had a lot of anger in my heart. I had a lot of anger in my mind. I had a lot of sadness. I had a lot of regret. These helped me sweat it out. These helped me filter all that shit out. They help me relax. They help me at the end of the night. I would sleep like a baby. Yeah, I'd get some cramps here and there in the middle of the while I was sleeping. Ma, or pa, but fucking stretch my leg out. I got a cramp. Obviously in Spanish, but they tremendously helped me. Now, oh, and aside from helping me mentally and helping my heart, but I guess physically you can say they help me satisfy my social diet. We are social beings. We need these social activities. Now, unfortunately, due to health reasons, I cannot play soccer or lift weights anymore. um, Doctors don't want me to build mass, so I can't lift weights to build muscle anymore. If I build muscle, it'll be an overload for my kidneys. There is I should have written it down. I'm sorry, guys. There's a word. I think it's called calisthenics. Calisthenics. It's where you work out with just your body weight. I can do that, but I've been fighting with motivation a lot. So continuing because of health reasons and because of quarantine, I can no longer really play soccer, and I can no longer lift weights how I love to lift weights to build muscle. I have found I moved into my new apartment. Maybe I think it's been 3 months now. I've been here alone 3 months now by myself in my own place. I have a kitchen, and over the course of the last 2 months, I've gone to Walmart, to Chedraui. I went to a Bodega Aurrera, and I bought myself pans, spatulas, the whole works for the kitchen. I'm still missing a bunch of shit. I don't have baking stuff. I want to buy some baking stuff because I want to get into baking too. I have found that cooking really relaxes me. I love the idea of cooking delicious food and then the art form of making it presentable. I have found a new outlet for myself of kind of getting through my anger, getting through my sadness, depression. I was going to start a Snapchat series and even even on Instagram, put me cooking dishes that I love to cook and showing you guys how I make them. But my phone camera stopped working, so I can only now record videos through my laptop, and that just complicated a bunch of stuff. But anyways, cooking relaxes me, it distracts me, gets my mind off of my troubles. Also, a very close friend of mine, and I want to thank her for this one. So you know who you are. Thank you for this. She offered me a couple of meditation plans, a 21-day meditation plan. Now, this is not some silly humming crisscross applesauce hum. No, it's not none of that bullshit. All right. These are exercises that you write down. They're like little homework assignments. They make you really ponder and think about your life, and they help you release memories and feelings that you have locked up. Now, I understand 100%. Therapy and meditation is not for everyone. It is not. If you are interested in these meditation plans that are not humming, making funny sounds and crisscross applesauce, but if you're interested in doing some kind of daily homeworks that can open up your mind, open up your heart, help you release shit that you need to get out, go ahead and contact me. I can get in contact. I can get you in contact with this friend. But here's a little tiny version of these kind of meditations. If you love to draw, you have a passion for drawing, I want you and this entire topic, honestly, this applies to both men and women. It's not just about men in today's world. Both women struggle with depression, men struggle with depression. If you love to draw, I want you to make one portrait a week for the next foreseeable future of someone very special to you, someone that you love. Can be romantic love, can be family love, can be friendship love, whatever. It's up to you if at the end of the week you want to show them the portrait. If you don't have that great of a skill and you understand, and you kind of don't want to embarrass them or embarrass yourself, I understand. But if you love to draw, you have that passion, do this for yourself once a week of someone that means a lot to you. If you love to sing, I after I've been making my quarantine singing videos. A couple of people have reached out to me that like, are you trying to become a YouTuber? I wish I could sing this that, and I honestly tell them, at first I kind of did it, but now I love making these videos. But I told this one friend that I'm making these songs so that if someone loves to sing and it makes them feel better about themselves, I want them to know that I don't care about being ridiculed, about being made fun of, so they shouldn't either. I hope it gives them bravery to go ahead and sing their song, whether it's a cover or whether it's an original. There are a lot of musicians out there that are making their own songs that are way too afraid to play them or sing them. Now, if you love to sing or if you love to play an instrument, I want you to sing a full song. I want you to play an entire song, whether original or a cover, and I want you to record it on your phone or on your laptop for yourself. One song a week. I think the most therapeutic experience would be for you to write one original song every single week about whatever quarantine, loved ones, money, failures, happiness, whatever. Write one song a week and play that as if you're playing a concert, record it on your computer or phone for yourself. Okay. If you want to be like me and put them on YouTube and be made fun of, that's up to you. If you don't have that constitution like I do, I don't know if you'll be able to handle that, but whatever. Okay. Now, going back a little bit to the calisthenics, I forgot the word and I'm not going to Google it. You guys let me know in the comment section. All right. I have been doing some workouts at home, but I'm really fighting with motivation right now. I've been doing. I call this a tricep. A tricep try for three. TRI. I'm doing 3 sets of push-ups, squats, and planks. I do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, and then 30-second planks. No longer than a minute rest in between the sets. I've gotten so far right now where I can do 3 sets of 20 push-ups, 40 squats because your legs are stronger than your arms and chest, and then a minute plank. And I do this 3 times. Um, I recommend you guys work out at home if you guys miss the gym or whatever. Working out, if you've never worked out, try out the set. One night, go ahead and just make clear space in your living room or in your room. Do 10 push-ups, do 10 squats, and then plank for just lay down like this plank on the floor for 30 seconds. Rest maybe 45 seconds, then start it all over. Do these 3 sets, and then after, if you get a sweat going, I recommend you take a shower. Do not go to sleep. This goes for the gym too. If you guys are working out and then after working out, going home and sweating, your dead cells, your dead skin cells, dirts that have been in your pore, they all come out and you're rolling around all that shit in your bed. So work out, take a shower, you're gonna sleep like a baby. You may find out that working frees up all of your stress, all of your sadness, anything you're dealing with. You don't know. Try it out. Give it a try. Depression in men is very common. And I'm hearing no one talk about it. No one. Gentlemen, you know what? You machistas out there, you badasses out there, your mental health is crucial, especially during this time if you are facing heavy depression because of what's going on, because of breaking up, because of losing your job. Your mental health is crucial. Sort your shit out. Get yourself figured out. Figure yourself out. There are some men out there that haven't figured themselves out. Get your shit together, gentlemen. Come on. You want to be manly? Open up about how weak you are. That's one of the manliest things you can do. All right? Okay. Thank you guys for watching so far. I'm about to get into my last topic. If you guys start hearing the very first few words and want to shut this off, want to turn it off, get mad at me, all power to you. We live in free countries, even though we're not free. But all right, gentlemen, if you have ever been sexually abused, you need to tell someone. You need to contact someone you love. Contact a very, very close friend. I suggest for now sticking with someone around your age. If you have a strong, strong relationship with your mother, strong, strong relationship with an older uncle, whatever, okay, fine. I suggest you find someone you love and trust around your age group Tell them to clear about 2 hours of their day. I know it's quarantine, but people have activities still. Tell them if they can please clear 2 hours out of their day and that you need to talk to them about something pretty serious. If you don't want to tell someone close to you, I understand. It's perfectly understandable. There is that kind of maybe you don't have someone in your circle that you feel you can tell this to, or you don't want someone that close to you knowing about this. It's understandable. I know a lot of you may see me as some kind of class clown type. Some of you have made it very clear that you see me as a straight up joke. That's fine. I need you to know that any of you out there, please feel free to reach out to me. Call me on WhatsApp, message me on Facebook. We can do a messenger call, Snapchat, whatever. A Skype call. I'm on Skype too. I'll hear you out. No judgment. No. I won't give you if you call me for me to hear you out. I won't be giving any advice. If you want advice, ask for it. Maybe I will. I'll hear you out. You need to tell someone this. You need to. This is for the sake of your mental health. This is for the sake of what you've been holding in for years. Talk with me about it. I will be 100% completely discreet. Okay? Men, gentlemen, if you are in a relationship where your woman hits you and deprives you of things, get out of there right now. Get out of there. All right? There are no support groups. There are no marches. There are no police for us. Not really. The typical Joe, the typical Jose, will laugh at you if you bring any of this up. I watched the video last night. I was having trouble sleeping last night. I watched a video on YouTube last night of men anonymously coming out and saying instances where they were sexually abused by women. Most of the guys in the videos were high school or college age, and girls their age took advantage of them, drugged them, took advantage of their situation, took advantage of them being asleep and drunk. It was pretty fucking horrible. It was pretty bad. Some of the videos, some of the anonymous confessions said exactly what you would expect. When I told my friends, they started laughing and felt sorry for me that I got laid. This is not a joke. These are not funny situations. This is something serious that you need to talk about. If it hurt you, if it scarred you, if you have a certain feeling in your heart because of what happened, you need to talk about it. All right, gentlemen. I want to thank you all if you made it this far. Unoffended. I want to give you some bonus points. If you're offended, no bonus points for you. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please feel free to reach out to me if you guys want to talk about maybe you guys are facing depression, or you don't know if you're depressed and you kind of want to get some tips. You want to talk about it. You want someone to bounce your ideas off. Please contact me. Hit me up. Okay. All right, gentlemen. Take care. Have a nice day. Gentlemen and ladies, stay classy. All right. Peace out.